Dear participants of the meeting in Magdeburg, I'm very sorry that due to urgent life circumstances I was unable to attend the meeting, but I would like to share a few reflections with you on reconciliation in the Polish-German context. After World War II, Polish-German cooperation was difficult, as you know, and full of challenges, mainly due to historical tensions and different interests. However, over time, especially after the fall of communism in 1989, relations began to improve. Poland and Germany began to cooperate on various levels: economic, cultural, and political. Joint initiatives, dialogue, and trust helped build stronger relations, and both countries became important partners in Europe. The process of Polish-German reconciliation after World War II was long and full of challenges, but over time it brought significant changes in the relations between these countries. At the beginning, after the war, relations were very tense. Poland felt the effects of the war and occupation, and Germany was mainly perceived as the perpetrator of the crimes. However, over time, especially from the 1970s and 1980s, the first steps towards reconciliation began to appear. However, earlier, in 1965, at the end of the Second Vatican Council, Polish Catholic bishops wrote in a letter to German bishops, "We forgive and ask for forgiveness." This is a very important moment in the history of Polish-German relations and the Catholic Church. The letter of Polish bishops to German bishops in 1965, at the end of the Second Vatican Council, was of great importance. Above all, it was an expression of the desire for reconciliation, understanding, and building bridges between two nations that have had a difficult and painful history for years. In this letter, Polish bishops emphasized the need for forgiveness, joint prayer, and cooperation in order to overcome all divisions and save peace. This letter was also a symbolic gesture that showed that the Church wanted to play a role in reconciliation and building a better future. In the context of the Second Vatican Council, which introduced many reforms and promoted interreligious and intercultural dialogue, this letter was an expression of the spirit of modern church, open to reconciliation and peace. The letter from the Polish bishops to German bishops was of key importance as a step towards reconciliation, which was to help heal historical wounds and build better relations between Poland and Germany, and also to show that the Church supported these efforts, although the German episcopate's reaction to the letter was initially very reserved. However, how different is the attitude of the Polish episcopate today, whose prominent representatives do not seek Polish-German dialogue, but rather instruct the German bishops on the synodal path, synodale Weg. After the fall of communism in 1989, the process of reconciliation took on even deeper meaning. Poland and Germany began working together to settle accounts with the past, apologize for crimes, and build mutual trust. In 1990, the Treaty of Good Neighborhood and Friendly Cooperation was signed, which further strengthened relations and recognized the borders of both countries. As important element of this process was also the joint commemoration of the victims of war and Nazi crimes, as well as the historical dialogue, which helped to build mutual understanding and reconciliation. What specific forms did Polish-German cooperation take after the fall of communism? There are many foundations and social organizations in Poland that promote Polish-German cooperation, building dialogue and understanding between our countries. Here are a few examples of them. Foundation for Polish-German Cooperation is one of the most important organizations that supports educational, cultural, and social projects promoting good relations between Poland and Germany. Secondly, Polish-German Youth Cooperation is an organization that implements youth exchange programs, supports international dialogue, and develops mutual understanding between young people from both countries. And again, Robert Bosch Foundation, a German organization also operating in Poland, promoting dialogue, education, and cooperation for the development of civil society. Next, Foundation Polish-German Reconciliation focuses on activities related to settling the past, reconciliation, and building mutual trust. Especially in the past, it was about helping the former forced laborers in Germany during the time of the war. Next, Association Polish-German Youth Forum organizes meetings, workshops, and projects that aim to bring young people from both countries closer together. In addition, many local organizations, associations, and cultural institutions work to promote Polish-German cooperation and dialogue. We should take a profit of that in the future cooperation between our countries. After the fall of communism in 1989, Polish-German cooperation took on many specific forms that helped build strong and lasting relations. These were just some examples, but they show how broad and diverse this cooperation was after the fall of communism. They are accompanied by the activities of previous institutions and the establishment of the new ones. Despite the political turmoil under the peace government, the process of Polish-German dialogue, full of difficult challenges, gives solid hope for the future. Thank you for your attention. I wish you a fruitful meeting in Magdeburg.